You know me, SDMT. Let's get it, baby. But before we do, make sure to hit that like, subscribe, and turn on my notifications, man. Odell Beckham Jr., man. We got good news and the bad news, man. The good news, he's a Super Bowl champion, man. Finally, man, you got to be happy for that brother, man. He said this was God's story and, you know what I mean, God's plan for him, which is huge. He's been through so much as a player. So many people try to character assassinate him when he left the Giants, when he left the Browns, and he's shown to be a good, a great teammate. And then those organizations after him haven't been very successful. So it kind of shows that maybe he wasn't the issue, and maybe those organizations in the front office may have been an issue, because the Browns, Baker Mayfield struggled after he left. You know what I mean? He got a lot of hate. But you see him, the Rams love him. You see him, he told Stafford on the sideline, you know what I mean? They caught him on the mic saying, you know, you should be number 10 because you throw so many dimes. You know what I mean? That's a great line right there. That's Odell Beckham Jr., OBJ, man. But the bad news is he's torn his ACL and his other knee. So this is going to be bad for him, you know what I mean? Just because this offseason he's a free agent. That's going to hurt his free agent value. But he already said he would take less to stay with the Rams. You know what I mean? He has a home in LA. He's a star. He's like the perfect fit for the LA Hollywood vibe. You know what I mean? The brother has so much style, so much, you know what I mean? Just overall, you know, swag, and, you know, he just has that it factor. You know what I'm saying? You know about OBJ. The kids love him. You know what I mean? LA will be a great place for him. But that's going to be interesting to see with Robert Woods coming back after his injury. How do they handle this offseason? Do the Rams, you know, keep him? And then the Rams are going to may have to pay Aaron Donald to come back as well. So it's a lot going on here, man. But I want to wish a speedy recovery to Odell Beckham Jr. He's going to be having his surgery, they said, you know, very soon. And he has to start rehabbing his other knee. It's kind of crazy when you tear one knee and then you tear the other one. But a lot of times that overcompensation of when you're going through the rehab and, you know, and going through the surgeries, using that other leg more than the other, it just kind of takes more tone on it. So, man, it's just tough right here because it's a blessing. OBJ gets blessed and he gets his ring, but he has to go through the whole rehab process again, and hopefully he can return to his greatness. Because on the Rams, man, he's definitely showed that elite ability that he showed with the Giants, that he showed that he has. You know what I mean? His daddy exposed Baker Mayfield for not getting OBJ the ball. A lot of people wanted to blame his lack of production and say he wasn't elite anymore, but he went to the Rams with Stafford, and we seen the real OBJ, and he still is very talented. He just has to be able to bounce back from this injury. But this offseason, I expect maybe a 1 or 2 year deal, nothing long and not a big contract, just based off him coming off this injury. So this hurts his market value. But he's a star. I definitely expect him to come back to the Rams, but we're going to see. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on my notifications. And that's a wrap on SDMT.